Some Democrats decided to take a ballsy swing at Roy Moore over everything that's going on with him recently. So take a look at this. Democratic Coalition, a group called Democratic Coalition, they said the following: for everyone supporting child sex predator Roy Moore, we just got some new Make America Great Again style hats in stock for you. For everyone else, support Doug Jones on 12/12 and drop him a donation today. And then there's a picture of the hat there that they're selling, and it says, I don't know if they're actually selling it or if it's just a joke. I think it's just a joke. But it says, "She didn't look 14. By the way, that's something that it's not like they totally made that up. There are radio hosts who have made that exact argument. Right-wing radio hosts who are like, hey, whatever, she was 14. She looked like she's 20. She didn't look 14. This is how low they've fallen. This is how pathetic it's gotten. So they are mocking that. They are calling that out. They're saying, hey, this is bad. We are against the molestation of 14-year-olds. That's what this is. As a joke in that spirit. That's exactly what that is. She didn't look 14. Ha ha ha. Look at these fucking idiot right-wingers who are now defending molesting a 14-year-old. That's what that is. Well, some people said, oh, how dare you? I'm aghast at what you've done. But thankfully we have, Democrats who have backbone, and they stood up, and what did they do? Oh no. They said, we sincerely apologize for our hat tweet earlier. On social media, it is too often the loudest and most colorful content that gets attention. In our pursuit of that, we lost perspective on the severity and gravity of the allegations against Roy Moore. For that, we are truly sorry. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Not for doing the tweet, but why on earth are you backing down? Stop and think about this for a second. You have a Republican candidate with multiple allegations against him of pedophilia, molesting a 14-year-old. Now, some of the girls were above age, so I wouldn't even include them in your disagreement with him, even though it's creepy when it was a 16-year-old and a 17-year-old or a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old. But there's one allegation against a 14-year-old. There's another allegation, not of molestation against an underage girl, but of sexual assault against somebody who I think was of age. And that woman says, by the way, I'm a massive Trump supporter. But that's what he did to me. There are cops who are coming out now saying, yeah, it was an open secret. Everybody knows Roy Moore, the judge, used to prey on kids. A cop says, my job at high school football games was to keep Roy Moore away from the young girls. This is all out there. This is all a matter of public record. All of it. The Democrats point that out. Shine a light on that. She didn't look 14. That's what they're saying. That's not what the Democrats are saying. That's what the Republicans are saying. Moore hasn't even dropped out of the race. He's in it, and he's in a dead tie with Doug Jones, according to the polls. It's a tie. It's a tie. When one guy was outed as a fucking child molester, it is a tie. By the way, Doug Jones, don't agree with him on policy all the way. Of course not. Very run-of-the-mill establishment Democrat. But one of the things he did in his life, he prosecuted the KKK successfully. We got a guy who prosecuted the KKK versus a guy who is allegedly a child molester, and there appears to be so many corroborating stories that at the very least everybody knows he was interested in underage girls. The Democrats joke because the Republicans say, hey, well, she didn't look 14. The Democrats point that out, and the Democrats end up apologizing. You have fucking nothing to apologize for. I'm so sick of these spineless, weaselly Democrats. Because if they lose, this is gonna be why. This is the most winnable race ever now. But there's a decent chance you lose it. And it's because of shit like this. It's because you're unwilling to stand up even when you are fucking obviously correct. Motherfucking obviously correct. What do you want to do? You want to handicap every race so when there's damning information that comes out against Republicans, you say, well, now, come on, let's make it even. Don't bring up that thing that would unquestionably have us win if we ran the campaign the right way and pointed that shit out. I would run devastating ads showing Republican after Republican talking about family values, showing the headlines of the articles of the people on the far right who said the left-wingers are soft on pedophiles or whatever, and then you show the stuff about Roy Moore, I would fucking destroy this guy. I would take a sledgehammer, swing it at his back, break him in two, take his spine, crack it, chug his spinal fluid, and laugh as I do it. That's what I would do against Roy Moore. Because he's fucking wrong. Not only is he wrong on the allegations against him, obviously, he's wrong on everything policy-wise. There's never been a person more wrong in human history. And you're afraid to do a goddamn joke pointing out the shit that they said because you're weak, weaselly, spineless bitches. That's what you are, Democratic Party. And if you lose, it's your own goddamn fault.